the line. The joke's on you!
What? Send it to me. Juni, I can't. Junior. It's just such a Joniata. Yeah, yeah, it is Joniata. I searched up the pronunciation. Fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
Just search up the pronunciation if you're sure.
My genius will be understood eventually.
Yeah, Juniana. Yeah, like you gotta say like Joo. You don't pronounce the G. Juniata. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. With the Sedge pick, it's more of a flex pick. You can pick it top. You can make it go mid. You can make it go jungle. So obviously, we know it's not as a support here, so it's kind of not going to be going support, but it really could be flex. So we'll see where that goes. J4 pick from Iona here. Not bad. Soraka, Iona. Soraka, J4 on the Iona side. Soraka, it's going to be a tough lane for bot lane, especially with the Soraka. Especially into a knot. He's counter picked there already. Oh, Orn pick from. Yeah. Yeah. No, especially with Kaisa and the Sedge pick here. It allows for a lot of like engage. You know, with Kaisa just needing to have like any CC onto an opponent to be able to use her the Kathian Rain or R, and you can basically burst on an opponent with the stacks that Kaisa gets from her passive. So it's gonna be really hard for the boss side, I think, if they get engaged on by the knot to try to fight back.
Chaos will follow.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it works with Soraka, you know, be able to sustain in lane. So we'll see what happens there. Uh,
I was muted that entire time. Oh my
on
gosh.
stream,
I was muted on stream that entire time. Oh
that was a
my
bit
gosh.
of difficulties, I guess.
I am so embarrassed. Okay, I forgot. Now you guys can hear me. Man, I just said so much stuff, and now no one knows what I said besides Alex.
Yeah, that feels kind of bad, man.
It's really unfortunate.
Oh my god.
At least that was for only, the picks.
Yeah.
Oh man, that could have been so much worse. But nonetheless, two very high damage champions coming out on the side of Juniata. Gwen is such an impressive force. I believe we're on 12.19 now. So those buffs have kicked in for that early Gwen lane. So she will see an easier time, and then Azir, as well as an Ashe, picked on the side of Iona. We have not seen Azir yet. A very interesting pick.
Yeah, Azir, definitely a good pick. I don't see how it could work into a team comp. I don't know. I mean, with being able to catch out like maybe an ADC or a swishy person on a team, maybe like the Gwen or because Gwen can use her W. Silas can get away with his E. Sedge has a dash as well. Nod is kind of tanky. So the only real person you'd be trying to catch out here is Kaisa in team fights.
Actually, I think the Azir here is pretty good because he gives you a lot of that area denial with the soldiers and those big slows, and as well as that R. If Junior really wants to get a big engage onto Iona, they will have to face that Azir, and they will have to catch him out immediately, or they're just going to have to be spaced for that entire time that they're available on those engages and those cooldowns.
Yeah, definitely. It's looking more like a heavily favored early game for what's the name? Juniata. Yeah, it's looking more like an early game comp for Juniata, running with a Sedge and Kaisa not. Early engages, being able to shut down on Iona, probably. We could probably be looking for an invade on as well on the Juniata side, especially with the weak bot lane and weak top side. Not weak top side. It's a weak bot lane in general, so they might look for an engage from Juniata. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, definitely gonna look out for that early game engage with the Nautilus, and that Kaisa has her stack. She has a built-in execute into her passive. Compared to Ashe, where she just has a little bit more bonus damage, I do really think that Juniata would win that early skirmish.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, man, this is gonna be an interesting game to say the least. An Ashe pick coming out from Iona. We haven't seen that before, as well as a Azir pick and Soraka.
I was really expecting
definitely trying something new. Yeah, definitely. It's famous for Varus. We've seen that a lot, but I guess they're trying something new for BO1. So we'll see that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Looks like a pretty interesting game.
I think the Ornn pick was a really smart choice on the side of Iona because they have a lot of insurance from the enemy team now. Obviously, if that Ornn wasn't on the team of Iona, Juniata would easily outscale, but now that he's present, that could be a little bit debatable. Obviously you have the Ashe that doesn't scale too well. She kind of just does a little bit of peanuts every now and then.
Yeah.
And the Gwen scaling, the Silas, the Kaisa, even the Sedge is absolutely unreal.
Thinking about it, with the Sedge in the jungle, when she hits level 6, it's easy to tower dive, with her R being able to slow, and if she hits it, it roots in place. And it stuns them, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, it stuns or
it's just
stuns them in place. And it's the little area of effect that slows, right?
Honestly, I'm not too sure because even though I've played like a million Sedge games before, the AoE just kind of seems like a little burst of damage. I think it's supposed to slow, and maybe we'll see in game if it will. But I do believe that if you miss and it doesn't hit anybody, it is like a big slowing area. So Johnny is just CC king. I think she has hard CC on every single one of her abilities besides her W. Even then, that's a massive slow. You're really gonna see this Ashe. If the Ashe Soraka gets caught out and into that Sejuani's clutch, they are not getting out. There's no chance.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're gonna be going into the game here. Game 1, best of 1. Iona versus Juniata. Exciting, Juniata. Exciting to see. All right.
Waiting a little bit for the game to pop up. There we go.
Yeah.
And choices are pretty normal so far. We have that Cafe Kitty's Gwen opting for the Ghost instead. Actually,
Yeah.
all of you on stream, you can't exactly see the summoners of Gwen because we've got Alex's little character in the way, but now you can see them. Opting for that
My
Ghost.
bad.
That Ghost TP instead. Gwen is very much an immobile character with those early games. Her E, even with that quick reset, is a 7-second cooldown. That's absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get the
And
camera.
running cleanse on the Kaisa here. Interesting pick. Definitely for the Ash Arrow and maybe the. Does it work on Soraka E? I don't know if that works on Soraka E.
Well, it works on the root, but it doesn't work on like the prolonged silence of where you stand in it, right? So
Yeah.
that cleanse is like almost mandatory here. That Ash Arrow can be brutal if you just get caught out and then you're stuck and you can't do anything. Juniata pinging for an invade. It looks like we're actually going to see it. Early game skirmish. That Juniata should have the sheer raw power for it.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna see if they might be able to catch out a pick here.
Looks like the two bot laners might be cut out here. They don't have vision. Ashen Soraka, the slow comes out, and not be able to find anything.
They could very well flash you for the ult. Opting to just back off here and ward it as well. Fine.
Nautilus will not opt for that prolonged chase and will instead go back to base to restore his HP.
Yeah.
That
Definitely a smart pick here.
unfortunate, but was definitely very good that Soraka was able to queue onto that bottom tri-bush and slow them down. Actually, does work out in the favor of Iona. Fortunately, Iona will lose a bit on that early game power.
Yeah.
Soraka has about 40 gold at a Madflow Band stack, so not too much gain, not too much lost. Yeah, perhaps looking for an early cheese onto the Gwen. Ooh. Really clean trade by the Silas, but unfortunately that range from 0 will make it near even. Let's get some actual music up. Ooh, another E lands onto the Azir once again. Some big damage. Already Azir almost below half HP. Well below half HP.
Definitely some nice poke coming out from the Silas here.
Both junglers are definitely opting for that bot side clear with the support of the bot laners. You do often see that a lot in these 5v5s where everyone else... The music's very loud, but... You do see those bot clears in these 5v5s a lot because communication to be... Ooh, look at this rock. Giant damage!
Look at yep. Like I said, just being able to catch out with the QW there is just heavy damage coming out from the Kaisa. And the Ignite as well coming out.
Absolutely massive. Engage onto the Silas, onto mid lane. We'll be able to catch that out. The red buff slow coming out from Azir. Flash away. Unfortunately, the Silas
First blood given to the Iona jungler. Oh.
Look at the Soraka. Will Soraka go down? Full stacks on the Soraka will kill. The Ashe is following up, and a situation going on mid as well with the Sejuani. Silas is TP back. EQ through. Both Giuliani players and a kill onto Jarvan. They will go down. There is a fiesta going on mid. That Silas is 1 HP, and the Azir goes down. What is happening right now all over the map? Is the Ashe going to be able to chase out this Nautilus? It looks like we're going to have to get a quick replay on exactly
on the bot situation there.
Obviously, we see the Silas TP's back is not really able to get away. Let's see exactly what happened with this. So obviously, that is here. Sejuani and the Gwen comes mid to secure that kill. Let's see what actually happened down here.
Oh.
Maybe go back a little further. Because we know how Soraka died already.
Yeah, A mishook from Nautilus for the engage there.
Stop moving the camera. This directed camera
Yeah.
sometimes really is a pain. Ooh.
Oh,
Clean combo
okay,
by the
but-
Ashe to the flash to chase the Nautilus down and get a double kill on the side of Iona.
double kill on the Ashe there. Incredible. Just nice gameplay there. Really clean. W and auto attacks. Oh,
Double kill onto the Silas here. The flash
oh,
will hit its mark.
oh.
And the Silas will not even be able to respond. That flash is down. That E is not enough for that Azir attack range. Very even game coming out right now.
Yeah,
Iona.
definitely.
Only up 200 gold. Not even. Only up 100 gold. This is still anybody's game.
Just trading kills back and forth across the map here. You know, we saw that Silas kill and then he managed to come back and get another kill. Or we saw that Silas like die there and then come back to get another kill. So it's definitely like a lot of skirmishes are probably going to be happening across the map here. Especially in the bot side, I assume, with the knot. They're going to be looking to maybe get that Kaisa ahead.
Yeah, but those are the skirmishes we have actually seen going mid a lot between the junglers and the mid laners, but definitely some big pickups by the bot laners of Iona. 2 kills up on Ashe, and 1 kill from Kaisa.
Yeah. Definitely.
A possible trade onto the mid lane.
Oh. Yeah.
Ooh, Soraka is slowed to hooked. Able to get that follow-up onto the flash Q coming out from the
Incredible. Oh. Yeah.
I forgot the name. Is it Giuliani?
Yeah, Juliana.
Giuliani. I'm sorry. Let's get a little replay of that because I was kind of fumbling my words.
Yeah,
Let's see exactly what happened.
Juniata.
Obviously, Sejuani. Let's go. The Sejuani flash onto
Oh, yeah.
the Iona bot laner to get that CC out.
Yeah.
Obviously, pick up that quick
Yeah.
kill onto the Ashe, and Soraka is able to get away. That is shut down going towards the Sejuani, unfortunately not towards the Kaisa. Lots of gold picked up by the jungler.
Yeah. I mean, you know, definitely, it's going to be hard here, maybe for the Iona side, to be able to kill the Fed Sedge,
Oh, that looks like
you know, as we know it.
onto the mid? Looks like we have gank onto the mid lane here, but onto the Azir. Will the Azir be able to get away? The chase. But he's not able to get Wait a minute!
Oh.
Is the Azir able to get away? Jarvan is able to secure the kill. The Sejuani is still looking for that Azir, and the Azir is able to arm him away. Now it is just simply Jarvan against the world, but the Azir gets hooked out and ignited. The Azir will go down. Will Jarvan be able to pick up a kill onto the Sejuani with the shield coming out and the damage, but the smite of the Sejuani gives him enough enough HP to survive potential death. Now, side of I need to just have the name of the school up. Juniati. Side of Juniati now has a 1k gold lead. No drags, no objectives yet.
Nope. No drag, no objectives yet. We see the Infernal Drag coming up, which is the first dragon of the game. Rift Herald going to be spawning soon as well. Definitely a little bit of a counter in the top lane, you know, playing Gwen. Being able to get that true damage as well as the magic damage. We might have to see some MR coming out from this Ornn here instead of building just armor. Especially into...
A little bit of cheese coming out from that Gwen W going out. Get some good damage onto that Ornn. Not too much. But still regardless, good trade. A 1 for nothing. To say the least.
Yeah.
Probably secured by that Jarvan. Now they have that vision control onto the jungle. Looks like we have a situation going on bot lane. Bola is not up on the Sejuani. Will be able to catch out that Soraka. And the big CC goes down on Soraka. And Juniati is able to pick up that kill onto the Iona support. And we have the Jarvan. Oops. No. Don't play this. There we go. Lots of bot kills picked up on the side of Juniati. 3 deaths combined on the bot lane of Iona. We have a neutral situation going on top lane. Looks like we're going to have potential engage. That Gwen are going down. And the Onar also going down. We'll be able to get that W out by the Gwen. The Gwen is not able to W. Both ought to go down. It's 2 low HP top laners.
Yeah. Ghost still up on that Gwen as well. You know, as I said, with the Sejuani and the bot side, it's just going to be so hard to counter that with the Soraka there and an Ashe. No really heavy CC to stop that, or you know, stop the CC that's coming out from.
Quick engage onto the Azir and the Jarvan. The Jarvan flashes away to onto the Sylas, and they get pushed away. And the red buff is able to secure that kill on the Sejuani. Will he get to land the knockup? The knockup does not land onto the Sylas. The Jarvan does not have flash. Will he be going on the chase? It's slowed by the Sylas. A combo's back up and it misses. The Sylas goes right back in. Will he be able to secure kill? And the Iona jungler goes down. But the Iona bot laners are here. Will they be able to chase? And there's 4 laners here. All onto that Sylas, and he goes down. That ignite as well from the Soraka, not too good. As that Sylas had absolutely nowhere to run. You good?
Just wow, man. You know, let's look at the scoreboard here and see the item builds here. Oh, first item coming out from Iona's jungler here, Gourd Drinker. Definitely a good buy, especially on Jarvan. We may be looking at a potential for that Ashe on bot side. We may be looking at a Kraken Slayer maybe, as well as on the Kai'Sa. Definitely a Kraken Slayer.
Look at this rock about to fall out. Kai'Sa W will use that R. Killer Instinct, but the Jarvan is also here to be able to dish out enough damage, and Nalisar comes out as well. That knockup onto the Kai'Sa. Will she be able to go down? Iona bot laner is following up with this big damage. And the Juniani bot lane gets double killed by 1 Jarvan Q with that Conqueror stacked up. But the rest of the Juniani players are here. Sylas steals the arc onto the Jarvan. We will win that fist fight. The shutdown onto the Jarvan. Look, connects onto the Sylas. It looks like the Sejuani might be able to pick up this kill on the Ashe here. The flash away by the follow-up flash will get that kill onto the Ashe. It looks like the Sejuani will go down.
Yeah, definitely good plays coming out from Iona there. The engage by the Jarvan, getting that double kill, and
What happened?
it's
paused. It looks like there's been a pause in the middle of the game. So disconnected by the Juniani jungler. I'm not sure what could have happened there. Maybe a bit of a technical failure, but that was what do you call it? That was a triple picked up by Juniani and a double picked up by the side of Iona. Okay, now we're back. The technical difficulties, but this is a very even game. You look at the gold counts here, look at the kill counts. There is nothing too stretched far between.
Maybe just a couple of plates from either side, but even then, it's just not that much of a difference.
The exact same gold.
Yep. No, they're up by 1K, maybe, or a couple hundred.
I mean, so, maybe a couple. What happened?
Oh no, a couple like
strange little pause.
Yeah.
Got all kinds of shenanigans going on in this game, but maybe we're gonna see a potential take on the side of Juniati for that bottom Infernal.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks like we got an engage by onto Gwen coming up here. Attacking that Conqueror. Ornn arc comes out. Unfortunately, will miss, but that knockup onto the Gwen nonetheless. We're able to get that kill onto the Ornn, and the Ornn flashes away. We get that follow up. And the Gwen goes down.
Yeah.
All the while, the Juniati was able to pick up that Infernal with their bot lane presence.
You know, definitely a good trade there by the Iona jungler. I recognizing that the Juniata bot lane is definitely ahead and knock it out.
Again, I told you that Azir is so slippery. You gotta take him out while you can, or else you'll just get away and do everything in the entire game.
Yeah. Definitely a good play there by the Iona jungler. Oh, we might be seeing a skirmish here.
First round take by Iona. I believe it was to land onto that Sejuani. He goes wide with the R by the Jarvan. The Azir R is not able to find anybody, and the Sejuani is trapped in that Jarvan R. The Azir R gets taken by the silence, and Jarvan is put into the Giuliani turret, and they're going to follow up on that Jarvan. The Jarvan will go down. Great follow-up by the Giuliani bot lane.
Nice.
There is a lot of team play going on right now. You even see that one coming out of mid. Lots
Yep,
of
the
people.
TP mid tower.
Lots of skirmishes, and now Iona is up about 1k gold.
Yeah, it's definitely, making that play, as I said about the dragon, just trading drag for a herald. They still have that herald up. They're gonna be able to definitely either get a first tower here or try to get a couple plates for a lane. It's definitely gonna be real easy to extend this gold lead with ability to just like take any tower down in their plates. Oh.
Looks like the runes has come out for the Azir. This house has yet to get his mythic item. There's definitely a gold lead up on the side of Iona.
Yeah, like I said, the Kraken coming out from that Ashe and Kai'Sa here.
Bot lane. EQ from the Jarvan is going to go wide and onto the Ashe. Will come out onto the big CC. As Giuliani Kai'Sa is able to follow up, but gets exhausted, will able to get enough damage to really secure the kill onto the Ashe. The Ashe R goes wide, and the Jarvan takes down. The Kai'Sa is able to get away, but
Nope, no.
the Jarvan flashes and able to secure that kill. A double kill for Giuliani and a triple for Iona. It looks like we're going to see him engaged by the Azir. A quick combo, he'll be able to get away. And he does with the sliver of his
That's a way of
HP.
fun.
That makes that 4 kills for Iona and 2 kills now for Giuliani in that one skirmish.
Did he use Herald on bot or
I'm actually not sure where Herald is
did
used.
he? Yeah, did he? Wait, can we check? Oh no, he still has Herald. He just first took bot turret.
Herald is still
Yeah.
on that Jarvan, yeah.
Just first took that turret. It's really influential gold there. First turret, that's a what, like 300 gold, 400?
First turret
much is that?
is 400, and then I think 50 global.
Yeah,
I could
okay.
be wrong. I have been playing a lot of Overwatch. I would have known this if Overwatch 2 had not came out, honestly. It looks like we're going to be seeing engage onto the bot lane. The Iona. The Iona players are unfortunately outnumbered. And that'll be 2 kills picked up on the side of Juniata.
Yeah, so we figured out that it's actually 250 local gold and 50 global gold for the first tower. So definitely picking that up and still having the Rift Herald is just incredible for the Iona side. Definitely able to extend the gold lead more.
Oh no! The engage by Giuliani unfortunately is not able to connect with the Azir. The Nautilus Q and the Bola from Sejuani will not connect. That is unfortunate. Man, this Azir
definitely.
is so damaging. That big poke onto the Kai'Sa actually chunks him down. Chunks her down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. This direct cam really loves to look at the top lane, even though, like, both top laners have the least amount of KD. Isn't that, like, really weird?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's top lane.
Fortunately,
Herald
never
using
really
it.
too much. Of course, directed cam loves top lane, even though we've literally have a fight going on mid. I'm not too sure what's going on. But
3 people
nonetheless,
mid, 4.
Jarvan's Rift Herald is not able to find a charge, and the next Drake will come up. It will be the Mountain. And of course, we're back looking at top lane. Like, again. Okay. Man.
It's that top lane, man. Oh.
Or Giuliani players is scouting out that mountain. They don't have too good vision onto. Not also while the Q is not able to connect. And the Kai'Sa is here, and it looks like the Nautilus is going to go down, but the engage by the Azir onto the Sejuani will take that Sejuani down. The flash will not save her. The Azir picks up another kill, and the Jarvan is not done. He's looking for the Juniati mid laner. CC, and the Asher, he flashes away from the Asher, leave to find him. The knockup and the silence.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
No, it does not matter. The flash. The Silas cannot get away from the Iona team.
It just doesn't matter.
Oh,
Doesn't
now
matter,
maybe we
man.
got some action going on. We got a big engage by the Gwen. The R coming out now with that Riftmaker. That has a lot of damage onto the Gwen. And the W will connect by the Kai'Sa. The Dragon is picked up by the Jarvan, but now we have the situation going on the top of the with that third ultimate. Need the snip, but the R comes out by the Ornn.
Oh.
It's the Ornn, and the Gwen survives.
Oh my god.
The Gwen is able to survive that, avoiding that last tower shot that would have sealed his fate.
Yeah, just slightly outside of that tower range, not being able to get anything there. Slightly just missing that tower range. Just any step closer to that Ornn, and honestly, he would have just been in tower range and got 4-shotted there, and the Ornn would have picked up that 1-for-1 there, but it's sad. It's fine, honestly. Bot's pushing in. So.
It's fine. We're fine. You know, we've had the equal balance here. Both teams have a Drake, but only confounding difference right now is that Iona is up 3k gold.
Up 3k gold, the tower, and the Rift Herald right now, technically. As well as up 3k gold. If my no. Yeah, basically 3k gold, if my eyes don't deceive me. It's almost like 2.8.
We can round it, it's fine. You don't have to be that specific.
Yeah. yeah. I know.
Jarvan will be caught out on his secret Rift Herald take, and we'll get that reset. As there are 4 Juniati players just lurking in that bottom brush. The hook will connect, we'll be able to get away. The EQ, oh no, big damage, but the flash and the follow-up, the Predator's instinct, the Kai'Sa will be able to secure that kill. Good engage. That is 3 ultimates down on the side of Juniati. If Iona wants to look for an engage, the time is now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, 5 stacking up to get that Rift Herald is definitely the way to go. Try to get some extra gold, especially after being down a whole tower and such. It's hard. Oh,
Poke damage coming out from this Ash. She loves to stay behind her team in this run and gun. Run and maybe bow. I'm not sure what you call, shooting a bow.
Yeah.
Rift Herald going down for Juniati, and they will secure tier 1 turret onto the mid lane. Again, all these shenanigans go on top, but nothing too much comes out of it. The Gwen was able to get that dive once, but otherwise these are 2 very tanky, very high damage dealing laners. Ooh.
Oh.
Big damage.
Oof.
Big first strike proc onto the Azure. He just picked up a lot of gold from that one. Oh, looks like we're gonna...
Oh.
Never mind. I thought we were gonna see an engage by the Sejuani and the Silas coming from those two angles. You saw that?
Yeah, definitely. Looking like they were trying to like squish them in, sandwich them. Look for an engage on maybe to the Ashe or the Azir. So
Azir putting down his turret mid lane, looking for some mid lane presence, possibly for a team fight, because there is no objectives up, so I'm not too sure what the Azir tower was for.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, I can't say that did much. Do you think?
I mean, it didn't. No, I didn't do anything. Maybe warded them off the mid for a bit. Definitely made that Silas back up. Since he pushed in the wave, it made the Silas back up and not be able to walk up the lane and try to contest them for a wave. So, but hey, who knows? Honestly.
We missed something. The directive cam. Okay, it looks like they're looking for an engage onto the Kai'Sa here. I zoomed out a little more just to make that visual a little more clear. You can see that Jarvan walking around. Try and get onto that Kai'Sa on the Azir. Goes in. And cooldowns are exchanged. Nothing too significant is bought about.
Yeah.
Kai'Sa still has both of her sums remaining.
Cleanse up as well as Flash.
Turret
And
Cam
her
still looking on
aura.
top lane, but we might actually see something. The Gwenny unfortunately does not go over the wall, and the Gwen will be forced to fight back. Will they be able to get that kill onto the Gwen? There are 3 Iona players, but Giuliani is here, and they are here to clean up 2 kills, but they will be able to get the Gwen. The Gwen has too much healing, and that would be 3 kills. A triple picked up on the side of Giuliani, and they will go for that Baron take. Very good follow-up by Giuliani. They're able to secure
Not only a
those
triple kill
kills
lead,
and
though,
save their team.
giving that triple kill to the Kai'Sa as well, getting that ahead, giving her more gold and more potential to build items, and be able to get more ahead into the game and potentially 1v5.
Yeah, we're gonna get a replay of the fight to see how well it went for the side of Giuliani, because it's very well played. Obviously, here we can see the Gwen is caught out with no hope in sight. Even the Azir is coming. It's looking like a 1v3, but on the other side of the map, we have 3 Giuliani players coming in, dive in with that Azir. 2 Azir ultimates coming out, and the Jarvan is caught in the crossfire, and all the while, the Gwen and the Kai'Sa muster the strength to come back and absolutely brutalize the side of Iona.
No, definitely. It definitely was a good engage there. Oh, looking for a drag take here as well. Potential Ocean Drake to the Juniata side.
Iona jungler is
Oh,
oh my! The Iona jungler steals!
oh, incredible,
The
incredible.
blast
Yeah,
cone
I
with
just
the
could get over the
EQ
side.
out to secure the Drake. I did not see that one coming.
Yep,
That is
definitely was a little delayed on the side of J4, but he got there in time and managed to get the smite off. So, good on his part.
This director cam just loves to look at the top laners, doesn't it? I don't think there has been more than 3 seconds without looking at one of these top laners.
Looking towards the Gwen and her cafe cutie skin, you know, to peek to look at. No, he's standing mid. He was
There is a lot of action going on, but
yeah.
nonetheless we have Baron secured on the side of Junia. They are now up 1k gold, but also down 1 Drake. They are now into that scaling phase where we're going to see those really big team fights. Oh, the R onto Gwen. We'll look for that Soraka. The Ignite coming out. Big damage, and the R3 will be able to hit its mark. The Ashe can be able to follow up onto that Gwen. And Ashe does not go for the chase. But the Giuliani mid laner is here, and it connects the Ashe arrow steal. Big play. Will the Ornn R be able to secure that Gwen? But Gwen is immune. The W goes down, and Ornn TP down will not be able to find anything. There are no other players present in the area. Looking for a possible quick take onto that tier 2 into a follow-up onto the Ornn. The Ornn is stunned. The Ornn is forced to flash away to save himself.
Yeah, and mid here.
This is a big siege on the side of Giuliani. They are picking up the turrets. They are picking up that global gold. They are bleeding out the side of Iona. Has now picked up that Ornn ultimate.
Now picking up them turrets. Now going from 0 to 1 turret on the favor of Iona to now 2 to 4 on favor of Juniata side. Juniata having more turrets and gold now than Iona did. You know, they really just pushed for it. They got the gold that they needed, and now they're ahead because of it, and just were able to take towers and extend their lead even further. So we could potentially have a 5k gold lead here.
We will skip up a
A
bit,
4k.
just so we don't get too many spoilers on that bottom bar there. We're a little more modern times, as we're already streaming on a 2-minute delay. It looks like we're going to see Ebola onto the Ashe team fight, breaking out into the Iona jungle. And that Kai'Sa with the killer instinct is going to lead a double kill. And they are looking for more. They are looking for the Gwen. They are looking for the Jarvan. The Gwen, the solo HP, and that Zero is going to be able to secure the kill. But now there are 3 Giuliani laners here. They engage onto the Azir. The Azir wall comes out. They lost spacing. The Jarvan R is onto the Kaisa. He's not going to go down. The Silas TP will be able to secure the kill. And the quick weave by the Azir, unfortunately, right into the Sejuani. Will the Kaisa be able to go down? The Kaisa. The Jarvan. This Q will not be able to deal enough damage. And this is a siege by Giuliani onto the Iona base.
Yeah, definitely was sad to see there. 2v5 almost. 2v5, they're trying to see if we could pick off that Kai'Sa there, but sadly he was not in that bush. Only Silas was there to just give out his doom and death.
His
here.
doom and death. Fourth drink now coming out.
Like Jack coming up there.
Gonna be another ocean. Probably most likely secured on the side of Giuliani.
Looking like that ocean soul thing.
Jarvan is in base. He will not be able to get that steal in time as the side of Giuliani absolutely melts this dragon.
Yeah, definitely. Able to secure that second dragon for themselves, fourth dragon of the game there. It's definitely could be anyone's game still. We have Soul up still. If one team secures Soul, it could be GG's for either side. Obviously, if Iona gets Soul, it might be a little harder to say GG's, but...
Engage on the Ornn by the solo Kai'Sa. The Ornn is just trying to get away, but he cannot. The vision from the Kai'Sa prevents her from getting any unexpected surprises. A quick kill will go down. That Kai'Sa is 12-3 with a 700 gold bounty and 4 items, even a Berserker's potion just waiting to be used in the inventory.
Yeah, definitely a menace right now in the game. Need to focus her out of team fights if Iona wants to have a chance at winning. Oh.
Engage onto the Soraka here. Will pop a quick kill, but we should be able to get away. The Iona players are here, but the Soraka will still go down. Are they going to be able to secure this kill onto the Jarvan? The Jarvan EQs through them all, and the wall comes out from the Azir, spacing out from Russia's team, but the Kai'Sa is here with kill instinct, able to get that kill onto the Jarvan, onto the Silas, onto everybody. That'll be an ace on the side of Giuliani, and they will go for a siege mid. Iona is currently in shambles.
Honestly, it's insane. There's great plays by Iona made, but they were just not able to secure the lead in the end. Securing the lead early in the game, but not being able to keep it and falling off later in the game. It really was a good game. Oh.
There is still a little bit of room for scaling there, obviously. You know that Ornn has now hit his level 15 spike. He'll not be able to upgrade one of his teammates' items, even if for a little bit. It is still bonus stats that the side of Giuliani will not have access to. Most likely going back to base, giving it to that Ashe. Oh, that is Azir actually.
Azir.
Azir will have his upgraded item. The Azir definitely, with those 3 items, absolute menace, has been able to make these great plays with his walls. You might see a possible fight onto the Baron. There's definitely a lot of control by the Giuliani side.
Could see
Vision secured onto the Ashe, but quickly goes down.
Oh, okay. Definitely a Baron play here.
The Baron take is starting, but not too much of is going to happen.
Just not knowing what to do. Going back to mid to make sure they can see if they can push out some waves before Giuliani comes with the Baron buff mid. Not able to push out the wave fast enough. Giuliani coming from Baron, ready to take towers and hopefully ready to end the game.
Oh no. The Flash Q Nautilus misses. You hate to see that, but it is not too necessary to spell for Nautilus. That Q range is massive. The Azir turret going down will spy a little bit of time for the side of Iona. And the engage by the Jarvan. We got a team fight going on mid. A big rapid team fight with the Silas R taken and the Zanya's coming out. And Jarvan will be secured followed by the Nautilus. It's like, engage, and the wall! He's able to knock the Kai'Sa back, but the Kai'Sa goes right back to where she belongs. Big kills going down. Will the Kai'Sa be able to secure these kills? And Cleanse is not able to save him, and the Gwen is sieging. Will the Gwen be able to secure that base? Are they going to be able to get back in time? It is all up to Iona now, and it looks like the Juniata top laner will give that leg room and only opt for that one tier 1 turret. But oh man, that was a massive play, getting that shutdown. Getting that shutdown from the Kai'Sa, the shutdown from the Silas, shutdown from everybody. That is a lot of gold picked up by Iona.
Yeah, definitely a 5v5, 5v4 differential there. Just seeing the impact of Iona team fighting, the J4 engaging first, Ornn with his ult, Ashe being able to stop somebody from completely moving with her R, and just to sustain that Soraka gives as well. Just great team fighting abilities from Iona there, but we'll see if they can pull out through again. Maybe get a dragon play here. Or Dragon's up in how long? What is that? It's like
It's,
a minute maybe till Dragon?
We'll figure out how to do that in a later stream, but it is now up in 10 seconds, as we can see, as the little hourglass has changed to yellow. That's how we're told.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it looks like a steal might not be in order for the side of Iona, as the Jarvan is in that base, just getting that farm up.
Oh,
Ornn level 16, looks like we've got the next upgrade onto the Ashe. That is 2 Ornn Forge items.
yeah. Probably looking for a Soraka next and then J4. But it could be the other way around as well, it's fine. Gwen just destroying turrets left and right, top and bottom.
Jarvan engage misses, and the Ornar comes out. 2 Ornars come out, bang, bang, and the Ashe R hits the Nautilus. The engage onto the Kai'Sa and the Silas are trapped in the bubble. Sejuani will be kicked out. Team fight still going on. The Silas E will connect, and Uzir while coming out will not connect with anybody. Soraka and the Gwen proceed to go down. The Silas will not be able to escape. That's 4 kills on the Juniani. It's only loss on the side of Iona was the Soraka. Iona is playing these fights out very, very well.
Juniata ADC as well, having GA still, keeping that up. If they proc GA there as well, they would have been able to probably find the kill on her. Knowing that GA timer and her being down, but you know, not able to secure, so that's fine. Definitely full build already. So
let's get a replay on that team fight and speed it up for her.
Yeah.
We obviously see the Silasar is taken.
Hold down a little bit.
2 Silasars come out, and Ashar engages onto that knowledge. 2 knockups onto Sejuani, and Jarvan knocks up, is able to seclude 2 of the Juniani laners, and that Soraka heal coming out. There's just not enough damage on the side of Juniani to secure that kill. But Gwen is in the middle of it all. The W expires and the true damage is not able to find its mark. And look at the Kai'Sa. Look with how much HP she's able to keep her Guardian's Angel proc. And that is a beautiful team fight on the side of
And they just decide to turn on that Silas instead of going for that Kai'Sa with GA. So it's really good play made there.
Kai'Sa still has another 1k gold bounty. They able to secure that kill. That would be a massive, absolutely ginormous boost for Iona, as they are already snowballing out of their minds. Unfortunately, we are at soul point. Juniai still has that soul pressure put on. The Azir turret coming out mid will stop Juniani's siege a little bit, but Azir's wave clear is 80 times better.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely is better. They have a lot of wave clear, especially with the Ashe going Runins. And you know, it's not able to contest that Gwen. Gwen constantly still pushing, able to get towers by herself and get away from situations if she needs to.
We're going to see an engage onto the Gwen here. The Ashar is able to connect and the Gwen goes down. That massive stun, and the side of Juniati is just sieging, taking those inhibs onto mid lane. And they are still going. They want that turret tower, and we have a fight breaking out in mid. The Silas engaging onto the Ashe, all the while engage onto the Warren, and the Nexus is up. The Kaisa is going for the Nexus. The Kaisa is going to be able to secure the Nexus, and the best of one goes to the side of Juniati.
Yeah.
Iona had too much on their plate to handle. That Gwen was too split out, and the Kaisa
Just not
was
able
way
to
too
get back
fast
to
and
the-
slippery.
Just not able to get back to that base in time and make sure that it wasn't destroyed by the Kaisa, who was able to split push with her 2 tanks in the front. Really good game coming out from both sides. Great team fights coming out at the end there from Iona, and Juniata just being able to secure that game.
I will be able to secure that game for the best of one win. And that will be all for today. That was a really great game. We really saw a lot of tips in the scales. That balance in the middle just completely plateau into the side of Juniati. Great gameplay by all. And we'll see you guys for another game later.
Yep. Peace.
Y'all.